On this day, February 5, 1992, the wheels of justice began to turn in one of the most infamous cases of police brutality in American history. It marked the commencement of the trial for the Los Angeles police officers charged with beating Rodney King. In this video, we'll delve into the details of the assault, the subsequent trial, and the broader impact it had on the United States. Join us as we rewind the clock to a pivotal moment that shook the nation's conscience. To truly understand the seismic impact of the Rodney King assault trial, we must first delve into the complex background of the early 90s in Los Angeles. At the time, racial tensions were simmering, exacerbated by economic disparities and a history of strained relations between law enforcement and minority communities. Against this backdrop, Rodney King, a 25-year-old African-American man, found himself in the crosshairs of a brutal encounter with the LAPD. The incident, which occurred on March 3, 1991, was captured on amateur video, revealing a stark reality of excessive force and police brutality. This event became a flashpoint, exposing the fault lines in the social fabric of Los Angeles and setting the stage for a trial that would grip the nation. But the assault. On the ominous evening of March 3, 1991, the streets of Los Angeles witnessed a disturbing chapter that would resonate through history. Rodney King, a 25-year-old African-American man, found himself entangled in a high-speed chase with the LAPD, marking the beginning of a tragic encounter. Cornered by 4 officers, the situation escalated into an appalling display of police brutality. The lens of an amateur videographer captured the shocking events, revealing a brutal assault that transcended the boundaries of law enforcement protocol. The footage, which would later become a crucial piece of evidence, showcased officers relentlessly striking King with batons and delivering kicks, leaving an indelible mark on the public conscience. The visceral nature of the assault, combined with the realization that this brutality occurred within the framework of the very institution tasked with protecting citizens, sent shockwaves across the nation. Rodney King became a symbol, not just of police misconduct, but of the deeply rooted issues of systemic racism and excessive force within law enforcement. The video served as a wake-up call, thrusting these systemic problems into the spotlight and setting the stage for a trial that would scrutinize the actions of those sworn to uphold the law. The trial begins. As the nation grappled with the shock of the Rodney King assault, the wheels of justice began to turn on February 5, 1992, as the trial for the LAPD officers responsible got underway. To ensure a fair trial, the proceedings were moved to Simi Valley, a suburban enclave. However, this decision fueled concerns about the racial composition of the jury and its ability to empathize with the experiences of those in the more diverse urban areas. The trial was a highly charged affair, with emotions running high on both sides. The defense argued that the officers were acting within the bounds of their training, while the prosecution contended that the use of force was excessive and constituted a gross violation of Rodney King's civil rights. Prosecution and defense strategies. As the trial unfolded, the courtroom became a battleground of legal strategies. The prosecution, armed with the compelling video evidence, sought to highlight the egregious nature of the officers' actions. They argued that the use of force went far beyond what was necessary to subdue a suspect. Conversely, the defense maintained that the officers were responding to a perceived threat, asserting that their actions were justified in the context of the situation. The trial showcased a stark contrast in narratives, leaving the jury with the challenging task of untangling the truth from the conflicting accounts. Tensions ran high as the legal teams presented their arguments, laying bare the deep-seated issues surrounding police conduct and the complexities of navigating the fine line between enforcing the law and abusing authority. The verdict and aftermath. On April 29, 1992, the nation held its breath as the verdict for the LAPD officers involved in the Rodney King assault trial was announced. To the shock and dismay of many, 3 of the officers were acquitted, and a hung jury was declared for the 4th. This verdict became a spark that ignited a powder keg of frustration and anger across Los Angeles. The city descended into chaos as widespread protests turned into full-blown riots. The The streets were marred by looting, arson, and violence. The Rodney King verdict became a symbol of perceived injustice, laying bare the deep-seated issues within the criminal justice system. The aftermath of the riots led to significant soul-searching within the city and the nation as a whole, questioning the social contract and the delicate balance between law and order, impact on policing and society. The repercussions of the Rodney King trial were felt far beyond the confines of the courtroom. The incident became a catalyst for a nationwide conversation on policing and its relationship with the communities it serves. The call for police reform echoed loudly, leading to changes in law enforcement policies and procedures. Accountability and transparency became key focal points in discussions surrounding police conduct. The incident forced society to confront the systemic issues that had long been ignored. Rodney King's ordeal became a watershed moment, shedding light on the urgent need for a fair and just criminal justice system. While the trial may have ended, its impact reverberated through the years, shaping the trajectory of policing in America and sparking a movement for lasting change. Legacy of Rodney King. The legacy of Rodney King extends far beyond the trial and its immediate aftermath. Despite the settlement he received in a civil lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles, King's life took a tragic turn. Struggling with personal challenges and legal troubles, he became a symbol not only of police brutality, but also of the broader societal issues that disproportionately affect marginalized communities. Rodney King's name is forever etched into the annals of American history as a symbol of the ongoing struggle for justice and equality. His ordeal prompted introspection within society, sparking conversations about systemic racism, police accountability, and the need for meaningful reform. The ripple effect of the Rodney King trial is felt in the ongoing efforts to address the root causes of social injustice and create a more equitable and compassionate society. As we reflect on the legacy of Rodney King, it serves as a poignant reminder that the pursuit of justice is an ongoing journey, one that requires vigilance, empathy, and a commitment to lasting change. As we reflect on the events of February 5, 1992, it's crucial to recognize the lasting impact of the Rodney King trial on American society. The case exposed the flaws in the justice system and fueled a movement for change. Let us remember this day not only as a pivotal moment in history, but as a catalyst for progress in the ongoing pursuit of a more just and equitable society. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.